In today's video, we will be discussing the potential indictment of former U.S. President Donald Trump. This topic has been a subject of much speculation and discussion in recent years, and with recent developments in ongoing investigations, it has once again become a hot topic. To understand the potential indictment of Donald Trump, we must first look at the events that led up to this point. Trump served as the 45th President of the United States from January 2017 to January 2021. During his time in office, he faced numerous controversies and legal challenges, including investigations into possible collusion with Russia during the 2016 presidential campaign and allegations of obstruction of justice. One of the most significant legal challenges faced by Trump came in the form of the investigation led by special counsel Robert Mueller. The investigation, which began in May 2017, focused on allegations of Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election and possible collusion with the Trump campaign. While the investigation did not find evidence of collusion, it did uncover numerous instances of potential obstruction of justice by Trump and his administration. Despite the controversy surrounding the Mueller investigation, Trump was ultimately not indicted. However, the investigation did pave the way for ongoing legal challenges and investigations into his actions both before and during his presidency. So, what charges could Trump potentially face in the future? There are several ongoing investigations into his actions, and the potential charges he could face vary depending on the outcome of these investigations. Let's take a closer look at some of the most significant investigations currently underway. First, the tax fraud. One of the most significant ongoing investigations into Trump's actions is being conducted by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. The investigation, which began in 2018, is focused on possible tax fraud by Trump and his organization. Specifically, investigators are looking into whether Trump and his company undervalued their assets to receive lower tax bills and higher loan values. If the investigation uncovers evidence of tax fraud, Trump could potentially face criminal charges. Tax fraud is a serious offense that carries significant penalties, including fines and potential jail time. Second, the campaign finance violations. Another ongoing investigation related to Trump's actions during his presidential campaign is being conducted by federal prosecutors in New York. The investigation is focused on possible campaign finance violations related to hush money payments made to women who allegedly had affairs with Trump. If prosecutors can prove that Trump directed or was aware of the payments, he could potentially face criminal charges. Campaign finance violations are considered a serious offense and can result in fines and even jail time. Third, the obstruction of justice. As previously mentioned, the Mueller investigation uncovered numerous instances of potential obstruction of justice by Trump and his administration. While Trump was not indicted for these actions during his presidency, the ongoing investigations could potentially result in charges in the future. Obstruction of justice is a serious offense that carries significant penalties, including fines and potential jail time. Incitement of insurrection. Perhaps the most significant legal challenge faced by Trump in recent months is related to his actions leading up to and during the January 6 insurrection at the U.S. Capitol. Following the attack, Trump was impeached by the House of Representatives for incitement of insurrection, but he was ultimately acquitted by the Senate. However, the legal challenges related to the attack are far from over. Multiple investigations are currently underway into Trump's actions leading up to the attack, including his role in inciting the violence. If evidence is uncovered that Trump played a direct role in inciting the insurrection, he could potentially face criminal charges. Incitement of insurrection is a serious offense that carries significant penalties, including fines and potential jail time. So, what would be the potential implications of a Donald Trump indictment? Let's take a closer look. First, the political fallout. The potential indictment of a former president would have significant political implications. Trump remains a highly polarizing figure, and any legal action taken against him would likely be met with strong reactions from both his supporters and his critics. If Trump were to be indicted, it could potentially further divide the country and lead to increased political unrest. It could also have implications for future elections and the political landscape as a whole. Second, the legal precedent. If Trump were to be indicted, it would set a significant legal precedent. While former presidents have faced legal challenges in the past, a criminal indictment of a former president would be unprecedented in American history. It could potentially lead to changes in the way that the justice system handles cases involving high-profile individuals, and could set a new standard for accountability for those in positions of power. Third, The impact on Trump's legacy. An indictment of Trump would have significant implications for his legacy. While he remains a highly influential figure in the Republican Party, a criminal indictment could potentially tarnish his reputation and impact how he is remembered in history. It could also impact his ability to continue to be an influential figure in American politics, and could potentially lead to a shift in the power dynamic within the Republican Party. Lastly, the impact on future investigations. If Trump were to be indicted, it could potentially impact ongoing investigations into his actions and those of his administration. It could lead to increased scrutiny and potentially uncover new evidence that could impact future legal action. It could also impact the way that future investigations are conducted, as it would set a new standard for accountability for those in positions of power. In conclusion, the potential indictment of Donald Trump is a complex and highly contentious issue. While there are ongoing investigations into his actions, it remains unclear whether he will ultimately face criminal charges. However, if he were to be indicted, it would have significant implications for the political landscape, the justice system, and Trump's legacy. It would set a significant legal precedent and could impact future investigations into the actions of those in positions of power. As always, we will continue to keep you updated on any interesting topics. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.